Here. Are you entertaining tonight or at the weekend? Louise is making delicious, yummy summer desserts over here that will wow your guests. Louise, there's lots of bowls, lots of stuff happening here.
Well, I'm very excited today, Kathryn, because it's the first time that I've been given full reign on whatever I want to make.
Who is responsible for that?
I feel like I'm doing the restaurant. Actually, this is one dessert I always get asked. I do the restaurant, the TV show, do all desserts in it. I always get asked, if I could do it, what would I do? One of them would be shake a cake, so, you know, have to throw the judges. But this would be the other one, so I'm going to make it with you today.
Okay.
So, this is white chocolate mint creme brulee mousse. Might sound daunting, but it's actually very easy.
White chocolate, beautiful.
Yeah.
White chocolate and mint.
Yeah, it's fantastic. One of my favourite things ever since I was a child. So first up, I'm making the brulee filling, okay? So I've just got some double cream on the heat there, and I've got some caster sugar and egg yolks, and a little bit of vanilla extract. I forgot to get vanilla pod, so extract is fine.
Okay, and bearing in mind you're speaking to a complete novice baker.
Sure, that's fine.
Chef. Double cream and cream, what is it? Just double the fat, double the
luxury, girls.
Double
you know.
The luxury. Oh, God.
Yeah,
double the inches on the hips.
Well, it does. It has a better staying power because there's more fat. And so when you whip up double cream, it's going to hold longer than regular cream, and it tastes better. Okay, if you're going to go with a dessert, go the whole hog. So while I'm waiting for that to come up to temperature, I'm going to get you to start battering these biscuits. This is the base. I like texture, and I like different kind of levels with desserts. So I just got some digestive biscuits there.
So just go lightly. Quite lightly, no.
Lightly, you'll never get the job done. Okay, take any aggression, any feelings, any ex-boyfriends out in that bag.
You see, you don't even need a hook hanging out of the ceiling in your hotel. You just need plenty of this for exercise.
That's it. Exercise, I like that. Every day I do a workout. Okay, next up...
Do you like a few lumps and stuff in it, yeah?
Oh, yeah, a little bit of crunch. Nothing too fine. It's not baby crumbs now. That goes in there, and I've got some chocolate here. It's 70% chocolate, so we get a nice taste of chocolate without too much sugar.
Do you know, I was out at the airport the other day, and they were doing a campaign out there for healthy eating and healthy flying, and they were suggesting that chocolate that's 70% cocoa is really good before you fly because it increases the heart rate, so it's good for blood flow and circulation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Very good. And a glass of champagne before you fly.
Well, we're all for that. Now, you give that a mix around, and I'm just going to go back over to my brulee because my cream's about to boil over. So some hot cream on top of the egg yolks and sugar, never the other way around, or else you'll end up with scrambled brulee. And this is how fast it is. Now, that's made. And here's a little trick for everybody at home. I know everyone at some stage has gone on supermarket sweep and bought silicone mats. So this is great for doing this dessert. What I have here is, now I've already cooked these ones off, but it's great for filling brulees. You cook them in the oven and then you put them in the freezer. Let them cool, put them in the freezer. Hey presto, look at this, Kathryn, you're going to love this.
Oh, wow.
They pop out.
You couldn't use an ice cube tray, could you?
No, because you mightn't be able to bake it. It has to be silicone, or else you're going to ruin your your tray. You're going to ruin the oven tray as well. Now, put some of that on the base there. There's a little spoon for you, just a little bit up, and then put one of those brulee little kind of ice cubes down.
You don't mind the lumps and bumps?
No, not at all. You're going to be eating it, so if that's the way you like it, I like it. Okay, next up is the mousse. Now, this is the best part of the whole dessert because lots of people have mint growing in the gardens and don't know what to do with it, bar making jelly with it. And this is a lovely dessert because you get the natural flavour of the mint without it tasting like toothpaste. That's why I don't have any extract in this.
Do you know, my friend was giving out to me the other night. I had him over for dinner and I put mint in the garden peas, which I thought was lovely, but he told me it tasted like Colgate.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know.
I'm having him back.
A green minty smile. Okay, so I'm putting this over warm water because it cooks out the egg yolks, and I'm just adding in some sugar, and this is going to take a bit of muscle work.
Now, do you want these quite thin? How's that looking?
Yeah, that's fine. Just put their mould back on it, or else you'll have a flat mousse. Now, that's lovely, and then put a little brulee in the centre of each one. So it's like a hidden surprise.
Ah, I see.
This is definitely gone. This is a new contender now, my top 10 of desserts, because it's so tasty. Now, you got the next one out. See how easy that pops out? Not fabulous.
Just don't come in on a close-up just yet until I get it out.
I've got vanilla in that, but if anyone at home likes different flavourings, a little bit of Kahlua would be lovely in that to give it a little bit of the coffee flavour. Or you could even add some Baileys into it.
Can you see that?
The sky's the limit. Yep, that's great. So, now I'm going to move on. Will you start stirring that for me?
I will.
So I can start talking about this gelatin. I've brought back, for ages I was using powdered gelatin, so I took the easy option today. You okay? Well, this is going to be a fun cooking hit today.
Was that static or what hit me there?
No, I just broke it in half. I'll do it again. You see, okay?
Me nerves.
Kathryn, you've gone around the world. Surely this isn't the most scariest you've had. Now, okay, girls.
Somebody throw me a glass of champagne from down there.
Me too. Okay, so I've got some leaf gelatin here. And then what you do is you just put this in water, and you see how spongy that is? Kind of goes like jelly. And then you heat it to melt it, and I'm just going to pour that in there. You keep whisking.
Keep stirring.
That sets our mousse. And then I've got...
Sorry, hon, where do you get... Is gelatin easy to get? Do all supermarkets?
The shops, yeah. And years ago, you're only able to get the leaf gelatin in, if you worked in restaurants from suppliers, but all the shops do it now. They've copped on, you see. If you can make anything when life is easier, it makes sense to get it.
Absolutely.
Now, this mint here, I picked this from my parents' garden this morning. Now, that's a bit wilted under the lights, but I just blanched that, so I put it in hot water for 10 seconds and then put it under cold water, chopped it up, and then I liquidized it, so that's going in. So it gives it a lovely flavour and colour. That's all natural colour now. Look at that.
I'll just keep stirring, yeah?
Yeah. And then...
It looks savoury, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so healthy and savoury. And then the white chocolate goes in. That's just melted white chocolate. Now, you can take it off the heat, and I'll clear up. I feel like I'll clear up for today. You go on there, Kathryn.
So will I move myself down to the end?
No, you can come over here now. And then you can take this out. Perfect. And you keep whisking, and I'm going to add in, this is whipped double cream. It's a little over semi-whipped, just because I want these mousses to set fast. Now, do you see how easy that is?
That's fantastic.
Super easy, yeah. So if you keep whisking that and fill that, okay, here's a spoon to fill it. Just get all the lumps out. So you're kind of in between whisking and folding.
She's putting me to work today.
Oh, you see, I don't really do any work. I just talk all about doing this. I do here's one I prepared earlier, so I'm taking a break. Now, I'm going to fill these, and then I'll get you to fill the other one.
Okay.
You can have a taste if you like.
A little taste.
It'd be rude not to.
It really would.
Now.
Oh, that is absolutely divine.
And the great thing about this is the mint, it's more of an aftertaste. It's not really overpowering. So you will get the flavour of everything. So that goes and gets set. Now you stay there.
All right.
Because I've got two ones I've done here. Now this is the regular mousse, okay? That's going to take a couple of hours to set. Don't put it in the freezer because you're only going to freeze the gelatin and the mousse won't set. But a little trick when you're moulding it, I actually put it in the freezer for around 20 minutes, and then you get a hot knife, turn it upside down, and that'll pop out for you. Just go around the edges. So,
wow.
But for a little bit of difference, oops, daisies, I think I've just broken that. Anyway.
Oh, look at that.
This is called acetate. You can get it in flour. You buy it wholesale, you know, but one thing you can use is, you know, the stuff they put the flowers around. That's very similar, and that works fine. So I just drizzle chocolate around it, let it set, and you pull it off like that. Very easy.
And it looks so, I mean, it looks like what you get served in a 5-star restaurant, doesn't it? It's absolutely gorgeous.
This is a 5-star restaurant, you know. I have no doubt,
training.
My dear.
Okay,
now,
I'm going to have a little taste.
Well, we bring it over here. So I've got strawberries here I've dipped in caramel. I believe Mr. Kevin Dundon was admiring them earlier on. So, and I have a little bit of caramel I'm going to put on top. And then it'd be rude not to drizzle a little bit of strawberry puree, just because it's summer. Now.
I'll have a little taste of this.
Yeah, and I'm just going to cut in, see if the camera can see the brulee centre. Oopsie daisy. Can you get that on camera?
That's
Make
the little
sure you
hidden
get everything.
surprise.
Yes, it is. Well, do you know something? Brulee is one of the most popular ordered desserts going. So if you can mix the both of them together, happy days.
Oh, my God.
She's travelled the world and she's landed.
That is absolutely... Oh, my God, that is gorgeous. Thank you, my dear. And for Louise's gorgeous recipes, and believe you me, they are absolutely gorgeous, just log on to rte.ie/The Afternoon Show or Airtel page 365.
That's it, Louise. That looks like the most beautiful thing you've ever... All our potential cook of the years over here are just going, oh, it looks like the nicest thing you've ever cooked.
It's my new favourite dessert, Shana.
I'm not keeping you any.
I'd like to say it's a Louise Lennox original.
Louise, for Sex and the City week.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay.
We know what she's up to. We're wise to that. Now